Yeah, I rarely do reaction videos, but I saw an Ashterothi video uh, and wondered, hey, I wonder what they did to Zarzak. Did did the promised additions to Zarzak, like helping build it or something, or teasing about there are other areas of Zarzak that you could go to, maybe hinting about some utility of that system other than a stupid chipcaster landmark. And I'm trying to get some value out of what Astros is saying, and he's got this rant about bubbles and how it's gonna disrupt the free flow. And here's my problem. There's two that I don't believe he's going to get to addressing at all because he just gets hyper focused, and it's okay. I mean, I get hyper focused too. But here's two things I don't think he's realizing. Number one, Zarzag. As soon as we realized, as soon as an objective person sees what CCP actually did, it's like, wait, you're allowing free access between nullsec blocks areas, skipping highsec. That's all it is. It's just like a filament to get bypass highsec to go directly to north south and east west, kind of, right? And it'll change up the low sec highways, and it'll cut down some of the high sec highways. And that's kind of cool because that's neat, kind of, I guess. Will it affect the ecology, the whole thing of nullsec a bit as to the strategic value of these highways, right? Will it mean a block is going to be able to control the axes of this system, right? This Zarzak. And the other thing is, who gives a fly? Like, he's going off about, oh, it's going to ruin the shipcaster ability and there's going to be bubbles and stuff. And I'm like, have you seen the activity around the current shipcasters? Are you kidding me? Nobody wants to stage from the shipcaster systems currently. Nobody's going to want to yeet through a stupid shipcaster to a random place that might not even be active if it's got the same, like, have you gone to a shipcaster currently? There are no active beacons because nobody gives a crap about installing them. So if this is the same kind of thing for Zarzak, it's going to just be another landmark. And even if it isn't, I still believe it's going to be a landmark. So it's completely useless. It's dead in the water already. It's people aren't interested in yeeting. Period. This is literally a yeet machine, and who cares? I'm interested in the heat attenuation changing a little bit. Not enough to blow my skirt up, but I'm like, okay, well, what else is there in the Hoboleaks? It's been ages. Oh, spoiler alert, Singularity. These are changes, that stuff on Singularity that's being posted. But as far as, let's see if I can. Bloody hell. Hoboleaks. Alright. So these are the revisions since last revision. That was 2 days ago. This was 3 days ago. That was 3 days ago. That was 22 days ago. And by the way, Singularity hasn't been operating for 3 months at least, maybe 4 months. So I literally, I mean, all these changes. Okay, that, let's, yeah, 101 probably. Like all this stuff. Okay, now this is well, not much changed. But how long ago was that? Uh, 4 months? Yeah, this is probably the last time we were actually able to access Singularity. Yeah, they had the mass test, and then you just removed the ability to log on again. Yeah, hilarious. So all this stuff is just speculation. Um, just typo corrections. Tributes going on here. What the fuck? This is just NPCs, I'm assuming. And of course, this is comparing, you know, what's changed, right? So this is probably what Ashterothi was looking at. Maybe this one. Yeah, let's check out the previous one. Let's see. This looks like, oh, it just looks like the Crimson Harvest thing. Yeah, right? Yeah, this is just all Crimson's Harvest, so we can ignore it pretty much. Yeah, there's nothing we need to really concentrate on. Yep. So let's go back up and go to this one. I'm sure this is the one Ashterothi was looking at. I'm assuming it's a damage booster. Fun stuff. All right, find the firing rate and damage. Wow. Yeah, I used to think recently, silly me. Recently, I discovered that yeah, you can drag the skill for Vorton damage uh, into your queue and pay for it, you know, virtually. Whereas before, for the longest time, I thought the only way you get it was through the books. So, lol, about learn something new every day about Eve, right? But this is looks to be a module. Didn't they have them? They might not have. But yeah, yay, increasing damage. Holy crap. Let me start skimming through this quick. Sorry about scrolling. Whatever. Okay, 3 attributes. Okay, this is not the one he's looking at. Huh. Wait, what? Am I glitching out here? This it? Wait. Oh, I must have glitched out totally. Okay, so that one, blueprints. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. Right, right. Okay, this is the one he's looking at. All right, fair enough. There's nothing I... Oh, thank God for that. Well, there you go. Thank God. So, Hidden Patch Gem, they realize what a monumental screw up it would be to call it forward operating base. It would be nice if they used a different, like it's a freaking U.S. military term. They could use another term, but they came up with Stronghold. So great, Pirate Stronghold. Okay, wonderful. Wait, did they change the name of my forward operating bases to Stronghold? Blood Raider forward operating base. Blood Raider Stronghold. So, to deal with the screw up of the insurgencies and the havoc stuff being called forward operating base, they're changing the old terms of the parts stronghold. Well, honestly, that would make a lot of sense. I mean, I'll give it to them. Like they should have done this ages ago because it does confuse people. When you talk about forward operating bases, I talk about FOBs. It's an easy acronym because what are you talking about? You're either talking about a pirate stronghold or you're talking about a forward operating base because it literally confuses people when I say FOB because they're like, what is that? You know? I mean, I get a few comments, probably by trolls, going, what the hell are you talking about? Legitimately, that could be a confusion point because it's easy to just say FOBs and people are like, what the hell are you talking about? But it's a pirate stronghold. So, yeah, it makes sense. It totally going to sound really stupid when I say it now, but adapt or die, right? So, okay, fair enough. Thank you for finally fixing a problem that shouldn't have been in the first place. It should have been Pirate Stronghold. And then when you talked about it, it should have not been forward operating base. It should have been Pirate Stronghold because that's the only thing there, right? Why would they call it a forward operating base when the agency says Pirate Stronghold, right? It just makes sense. Thank God. It'll be really confusing if anybody watches my old videos and going, what the hell is this? You know, I've got up, what, 1,000 videos so far. But yeah, I mean, if I do make a video in the future, it's definitely going to be about this. So, but see, I'm not pissed off. I would have been pissed off if, yeah, if they did anything else. It started to sound really stupid. It's like, why are you changing the name of the Havoc forward operating base? It's a stronghold. Didn't make sense, but yeah, no, this is a change for the better. It's hilariously so because it's still going to cause massive confusion, but CCP has always been really proud of the fact that they don't document anything, and screws up their game massively. But whatever. Yay, right? Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, totally. Stronghold. This makes sense. I mean, are they calling... No, they're not. They're not calling the new Havoc stuff anything but forward operating bases. They don't have Stronghold in the terminology. So, yeah, makes sense. Really freaking irritating. But, that's adapt or die in this game, right? It's just, at least Ashterothi little rant, which was kind of off base, actually was productive in giving me forewarning of the changes, which I welcome. It's gonna be hell on anybody who tries to get info about forward operating bases and be like, what the hell am I watching this guy's videos for? It makes no sense. Yeah, literally, just Google pirate strongholds. I'm gonna come up. I mean, forward operating bases, they'll come up. But yeah, I'll. Wow, it's actually quite funny. It's a good way. In the bonus to this is that new players coming into the game after November 14th will, when they need to Google something, will Google Pirate Stronghold, and by that time I will have an updated video. I recently made a fob tutorial, deluxe version. I'll watch it. I hardly ever do this actually. I never do this. Watch it, get the script of it, and then streamline the next video and make it smoother by using that script and cleaning it up. So, and make sure that it probably take me a few dozen attempts to cut the fob lingo out of my terminology, which is going to be quite hilarious. But yeah, wow. Okay, that's great. Okay, the drug, right, increasing. That's going to be interesting to a certain friend of mine. Axoid Max. I probably garbled the pronunciation of his name. Yeah, okay, so pyrolanceate drug, that's what Ashterothi mentioned. And there's some magnetar effects, maybe? From what, a wormhole space, maybe? Okay. What level of abyssal cataclysmic they just didn't have? Oh, it must have been an error. Okay, never mind. That I don't do abyssal, so. This is NPC stuff. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I haven't really looked into the traits. I'm just gonna, because I can't access Singularity, and apparently you only had an hour to do it on the 19th of October. I'll just wait a month and go on, try it out in the simulator to figure out what they're like. But they weren't blowing my skirt up, and it's just going to be another meta that might be, or maybe it'd be a useless ship. Who knows? More non-combat ships, please, and not more useless, redundant bullshit. Combat ships, please. But you know who they cater to. Yeah, just crazed. All right. I'm not seeing anything really. Nothing's jumping out at me. Huh? What I'm interested in is how the incursions are going to work. Are they going to be beacons automatically spawned? Because the current beacon system is dead in the water, right? So I'm hoping they get smart, but still, it speaks volumes when the current shipcasters aren't being used at all. There's no beacons, nobody's there, nobody's just. It's just, why would you do that when you could just locate your cheap assets in a station in faction warfare space and stage from there? There's just zero interest in it beyond probably the first week's novelty of it. Right? Blah, 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 blah. Holy crap. Is this NPE or... No, it looks like the Havoc stuff. Okay, whatever. Oh my god, there's so much scrolling to do. Okay, let's try to make this quicker. Sorry for this scroll. Oh. What? Is that Latin? Are they using Latin? It looks like it's Latin. That's hilarious. Sorry. It's just... oh my god. Sorry, I just can't help it. Oh my god. Bunch of idiots. Okay, it's just laughing too much, screwing up the scrolling. Alright. Bloody hell. Yeah, see? Yeah. Sorry, I just can't contain my laughter. They spent... That's what? How long have these fobs been in the game? How many years? And they suddenly just changed the name. It's just like... It's just so hilarious. It's like... it's like you it's just so hilarious. It's like well, yeah, I mean, we got used to the new actor, like when they switch actors in Game of Thrones. It was a bit jarring in between the seasons when it changed. It's just, you get used to it, but it's just like, okay, this is not the same guy. Just not the same attitude, right? It's just, what? Okay, it's same name, different person. Sorry. Oh my God. Yeah, just the hilarity of it just sunk in. It's like, wow. You just didn't see this coming at all, did you? Oh, I'm just so used to them being so incompetent that it's just, oh, you didn't see this coming. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Obviously, you don't play the game and have no clue. So, yeah, yeah, obviously, no problem at all. Just yeah. Thanks, thanks for stopping by. Can we get back to the way you're playing the game? Thanks. Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Thanks for the chipcaster and the new system. Yeah. We'll get right on that. Whoever in this, whoever talks to them at the pubs up in Iceland really sold them on a number eight. Yeah, make this system that bypasses HiSec, but also connects to a shipcaster can that totally help your incursions. Look how popular your shipcasters are. It's just a hive of conflict. You guys are great. You CCP are just the number one guys to like promote conflict. A conflict. You are a conflict driver. It trickles down. Yeah, it's just gonna be a funnel for subcapitals fighting, you know, across the universe to basically this is a system. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. This is a system to enable universal wide empire, right? This allows quick subcapital movement of characters that just don't want to deal with, if they're negative sex status or anything, right? It'll enable people to mobilize more troops and get through HiSec quicker. It's going to be very interesting how this plays out because it's like a superhighway, right? And just like, think about it. When you make a superhighway, and this is a superhighway, when you make a superhighway, things change radically in Eve. Like when I think it was during beta, I think at the end of beta, could have been in the beginning of release, but they got rid of massive, like you could get to, in 5 jumps, you could go from Amar to Yule, which was the old Jita, the old version of Jita. This will make, there will be different, it could potentially turn Zarzad into, depending on how, if you're allowed to dock it at all, which I seriously doubt properly, but it will allow the entity controlling that system. It just doesn't make sense. Anyways, it'll be a market hub. If you can plant an upwell there, it'll be a trading hub, right? It just naturally will be. That's what I'm speculating. But yeah, the amount of subcapitals transiting through, and it might even open up new options for. I'm sorry, I didn't see anything. I'm gathering wool here. I'll keep looking there. It didn't. What I do look for is triangles. Just go, okay, what's it look like? What stuff are they, That's a forward operating base, huh? Okay, interesting. Same model, I'll bet, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm assuming that's the forward operating bases go boom. Yeah, I'm just assuming it'll be Yeah, it's gotta affect the dynamic of the highways for sure. I mean, you're talking about a superhighway between nullsec areas, skipping highsec. Of course, it's just it. Let's just ignore the fact that it's skipping highsec. Let's just focus on how many jumps it'll take to transit north south now, right? That's a big freaking deal. And yeah, I mean, yeah, just amazing. The thing is, though, it's like reality check. If you're gonna be if you're gonna be staging a war down south, uh, then you can easily like get over there somehow and have a clone, jump clone there, right? And then you're gonna eventually lose your ship. You're gonna have to reship. The entities that are dealing this stuff or building stuff there have logistics to further the war. So, really, it would help a little bit, but it's not a huge game changer, I don't think. We'll see. It's not this amazing thing. It's just like it's a interesting like way of getting through. But if you're going to be able to bubble, then it's not going to be for. It's not going to be for easy way to haul transport through with blockade runners. But that kind of system, if you can plant an upwell there, which I'm doubting they'd allow that, but yeah, if you could put like upwell fighters on the gate, you can do some definite damage. And can you jump a carrier in there? Like, I don't see why not, right? Like, you can jump through gates in low sec to low sec, so it should be freaking possible. And you could have, even if you can't do upwells there in Zarzad, you could probably get some carrier fighters on that gate and decloak blockade runners. If you're doing it right. Right? Okay, nothing's. I guess that was it. Forward operating base, we got to see what it looked like. Yay. It's yeah. At least they changed one side of the equation, so it's not going to be too confusing, right? Okay, this is just all right. We've seen pictures of this before, so nothing. What the? Battle cruisers, and I'm sure the destroyer, but we've already seen the destroyer in game, and blah 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 blah. All right, nothing. Not seeing anything new. Yeah, it would be interesting, but at the same time, it doesn't impact my gameplay. No idea what that is. Nor do I care, really. Okay. No idea. These are module Caldari structures, and I don't see equivalent Galente MR stuff. So what is this? Are they different types? They look like different types of structures for. No, wait. One that looks definitely okay. Wait. They look like 4 different types of structures. Jita, perhaps? I mean, it looks like you can launch something from there. I think this is. I'm gonna bet. I'll bet you anything it's for Jita. Anything. I'll bet you it's for Jita. It's a monument. Different quality of same monument, or maybe it's a different type of... Okay, that looks suspiciously like different factions. Where's the Minotaur? I'm just assuming the Minotaur get none. It's just, sorry. It's just like... CCP isn't racist. Of course not. They just think Icelanders are number one. All right. Okay. Placeholders. So this is placeholders. I'm assuming everything's going to be placeholders like... yeah. Okay. Never mind. Change files. This stuff I never pay attention to. There's nothing useful looking at. It's just gobbledygook, right? So there's... yeah. Nothing to look at here. All right. Blah. Might be a big picture. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. All right. That's it for me. But yeah, I think I'll finish trying to listen to Ashterothi. It's hard sometimes. But yeah, I'll give it a whirl, and then maybe I'll just go to bed. Screw it. All right. Good night, guys.